ReefBum is sponsored by Polo Reef, Champion Lighting and Supply, and Polyp Lab. Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. So last week a thought popped into my head, and well, it was a question. And the question was, do I really need to have two frag tanks plumbed into this Dreambox, which is the filtration for my 187 gallon display tank outside here in the main room? Do I really need to do that now that I'm not selling frags online? Do I need that much space to farm corals? And it seemed like a logical answer to me because I have another frag tank that's plumbed into my peninsula tank, this 50 gallon frag tank, which is chock full of frags, big chunky frags. So I was like, you know what, I really don't need to have both the 75 gallon frag tank, the one on the left, and this 50 gallon frag tank. So I made the call to take this one offline. And I guess the question was, could I be able to squeeze all the frags in this tank into this tank? And the answer was yes, I was able to do that. And I've got plenty of space in this frag tank, the 75 gallon frag tank, and it's just going to be a lot more efficient for me. And when I originally designed and ordered this Royal Exclusiv Dreambox, and this is a 74 gallon Dreambox, I had in mind the 187 gallon display tank and a 50 gallon frag tank. And really the rule of thumb that I've been going on in terms of sizing a sump to a display tank is you really want to have the display tank 2.5 times the size of the sump in gallons. So I've done a lot of customization to this system over the years. I bought this Dreambox and the display tank, oh man, maybe 10 years ago. And since then I have added this 60 gallon cryptic sump. Let me take the bucket off of this thing, take the dusty cover off of it so you can see the cryptic sump in here. I also have this chiller that's plumbed into the system. The chiller is not operational anymore. The cryptic sump, hard to kind of see at this point in time. The cryptic sump is relatively empty. There's only about, I don't know, 20-25 pounds of the Haitian live rock left in the cryptic sump. And I've done some really complicated plumbing over the years. I've got the cryptic sump is draining right here in this PVC pipe into the Dreambox. Then I've got this 50 gallon frag tank is draining right here. I've got this ball valve to do water changes because this is the line, the 3/4 inch PVC piping that I pump in the fresh makeup water to. So there's a lot going on. I've got two pumps on this Dreambox, two Royal Exclusiv RD3 150 watt pumps. One of them I got set partially to 60 watts. The other one is cranking at max capacity, almost at max capacity, and 98 watts. So it hasn't been ideal because when you do all the math, and I mentioned I've got the 74 gallon Dreambox, got the 187 gallon display, got the 60 gallon cryptic sump, the 75 gallon frag tank, as well as the 50 gallon frag tank. When you add together the display tank, the cryptic sump, and the two frag tanks, that comes out to 5 times, and I'm just basically saying that would be display volume, 5 times the size of this 74 gallon sump. I knew when I kept adding the pieces that it wasn't going to be what it was designed for. It was not going to be optimal. So by taking out the 50 gallon frag tank and by removing the 60 gallon cryptic sump, and I love having the cryptic sump in there. I had it Basically, I created the cryptic sump to house about 120 pounds of Haitian live rock that I had taken out of this display tank to put in the Carib Sea life rock. The Carib Sea life rock did not work out. I recently ditched it, as many of you that are following my channel know. So I ditched the Carib Sea life rock. I didn't use all the Haitian live rock. You know, I put the Haitian live rock from this cryptic sump into that display tank, but I didn't use it all. So I think for the last couple of months I've maybe been getting minimal benefits from the cryptic sump. There are certainly a lot of sponges in there and a lot of other critters, but the fact that I don't have a lot of rock in there, I just feel like I could probably do without the cryptic sump, and at the same time not only pull out the cryptic sump, but this 1/2 horsepower chiller, which I've had for, I don't know, 20 years or something crazy like that. I'm not sure the last time it kicked on. I don't need it anymore because I've got these fans over my frag tanks that have been doing a fine job cooling the water, and I also had switched over from halides to LEDs over the display tank in the other room, and really have not had to deal with a lot of heat issues. So that's not something that I need. But taking out the cryptic sump, taking out the 50-gallon frag tank, removing the chiller, I'm not gonna have to have this one return pump work so hard. There's gonna be more pumping power. I could crank it back if I need to. It's just gonna be cleaner. The system wasn't designed for this Frankenstein thing that it's turned into. So when you take out the 60-gallon cryptic sump as well as the 50-gallon frag tank, that would give me that would drop my total system volume down from 446 gallons to 336 gallons, 110 gallons less, and that would give me a factor of 3.5 for total display gallons to the sump itself. It's not the 2.5 that would be optimal, but it's a hell of a lot better than the 5 times I had before. I will be saving some electricity costs because I won't be running these two Reef Brite halide XHO fixtures, the hybrid fixtures. So those are 400 watt bulbs each. Those are going to be going offline. Won't need the MP40. Won't need the fan. Another really good thing about taking this tank offline is that it's too freaking close to all my electrical outlets and switches right here, and I've been putting off the project in terms of putting up some sort of barrier or cover to make sure that there's no issues of water splashes in. I mean, I've got all these circuits are GFCI protected, so it wouldn't be a disaster if water got in there, but who the hell wants to test that stuff out? So I just think it's all based on simplifying my life, simplifying the system, going back to the proper setup that I had originally designed for my display tank and the one frag tank I had planned to use. Plans changed, got complicated, got all convoluted, and I haven't been super thrilled with it over the years. I just think it on many different fronts it makes a lot of sense. The two fish I had in here, the yellow tang and the fox face, are super happy in this display tank. I like the whole setup in here. I've got these two Luminarc reflectors with the 400 watt radium metal halide bulbs. Plenty of coverage for those two fixtures. So these will be this will be the last tank the only tank that has metal halides over at this point. Everything else has got LEDs. So for those of you that are watching, I guess my advice is if you can simplify things, then that is not a bad thing. I sort of got down a rabbit hole with the plumbing and the tank setup and all that sort of thing. It just kept adding on things over the years. It just made it a little bit too complicated. So it's time to simplify, time to consolidate, and that's sort of what's going on here, and the major change that will be happening over the next month or two. So with that, I'm going to end the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Until next time, be safe and be well. Later.